Greetings and welcome back to Castlegoat. As I mentioned in the end of the last episode, we are now in autumn, and that means we've got 5 days to prepare enough trade goods to buy everything we want off that merchant. We won't get another one until spring next year. Of course, by everything we want, what I mostly mean is mushroom spores. Maybe some more animals. I wouldn't mind an ostrich and an alpaca, or rather a breeding pair of each. So, with that in mind, it's time to start working on the workshops we're going to need to actually make some trade goods, so that we've got something a little bit more valuable than saplings to sell. Well, hello! Look what we have here. We have got some Gnomads. We've got Wallen, who is a male. Let's check out your skills. Actually, you've got a 26 and look at him, wow. And we have Doodle Boodle. My lord, what a fantastic name. She is a female with middling skills, no 20s. Nevertheless, this is good news. I'm a little surprised that we've only got 2, though. Honestly, I'm a bit dismayed by that. Oops, I don't know where you are anymore. Let's go back to you. Right, well, I guess it's time to pull out the name list. And the RNG. Let's bring you up. Okay, we will start with... Where are you? We'll start with Wallen. Who are you going to be? You are... Elzendorf. Well done, Elzendorf. Welcome to the fort. And Doodle Boodle. Oh, I'm going to be sorry to see this name go. Who are you going to be? You are going to be Lizzie. Welcome to the fort, both of you. Why are there only 2? I know it's suspicious that you're a boy and a girl, or a man and a woman. I'm not really sure of your ages, really. It's probably better to err on the side of caution and assume you're both young. You're here without chaperones, without friends. Why is it only 2? Our Great Hall is amazing. I suspect that there is a story behind this. Perhaps they are lovers. Perhaps they are fleeing. Maybe they've eloped. This is fantastic. Welcome to the fort. They've got a forbidden love, their families don't get on, Romeo and Juliet kind of story, and they have eloped to Castlegoat to escape the gaze of their ununderstanding parents. Welcome. We don't mind, though if you can avoid any, canoodling when there's work to be done, we would appreciate it. There is quite a lot of work to be done, but welcome to the fort, Lizzie and Elzendorf. And as soon as you finish that, I'm going to get this pasture expanded. Oh, we've got some crates as well. Fantastic. Hurry up and chop them. Thank you. Right, we want agriculture, pasture. And we want to start from here to expand it out. Yes, it's the same room. That's fantastic. Okay, which have we got? Which crates have we got? We want furniture. No, we want storage, crates. And we have got a pine crate. Okay, pine crates go there. We have also got... What's the next one? We have got a birch crate and an applewood crate. So birch there. And yes, it is kind of sad that I can tell what woods they are just by the looks of the planks. I've played this game a little bit too much. And applewood. And yet, at the same time, I haven't played it enough. Okay, right. We want to make sure that you're going to be making a workshop. Where's the workbench? Have we got anything that's close? Applewood is close. Okay, we'll make it an applewood workbench because we are going to need a stone carvers. We've only got 4 days now before the merchant arrives, and I want to have something to trade with them this time. This should be orange wood. Fantastic. Our carpenter is going to have a lot of things to do. However, that in mind, I need to change the priorities here. I want this to be priority... Yeah, I want the actual carpenter to be the highest priority. The sawmill should be a lower priority, and we'll have wood carver when we build it as a 3 or a 4. So if there's work to do in the carpenters, they'll do it there. If they can't, they'll check if there's any work to do in the wood carvers. If there is not, they'll default to the sawmill, which is probably the reason why there's no work in either of the other 2. But that is going to massively improve our storage. Now then, we are also going to need a chair, although do we already have a chair? I'm not sure. I think we may already have one. No, we don't. That's the only thing we don't have now that we're working on the workbench. So, please be making a chair. And, you know what? Make it out of sandstone to make it a little bit different. Is that now finished? No, I don't think that is. It'll take a few moments. Let's check your list. Have you actually got... No, you are still working on it. That's fine. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We've got a monitor lizard. Please avoid the monitor lizard. We don't want to be fighting with it. We don't need to. Okay. And what are you all running out there to gather? It's probably the fruit. I hope it's not the stuff up here. But by the looks of it, we've actually hit a point where we can start mining. Oh yeah, we can. We can start mining to get the marble. It looks like we've only got sandstone now. That seems to... Oh, wait. You're... Damn it! Have you got both of the picks? You derp! Take my eyes off you for a second, and you manage to mine yourself. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder. Right, we really badly need you to mine a way out then. So please do this as a matter of urgency. Mine straight across there. Do it now. Before you die. I'm going to keep an eye on you. Who is it? Is it Jester again? Jester, are you the derp? You are. Well, I guess he is a Jester after all. I suppose it isn't that out of sorts, but if you die on the way to get food, I'm going to cry. Come on, Jester. You can do it, man. Gotta make it back. It won't be the same without you. Really won't. If you die in that tunnel of all places. No? Quickly, grab some food. Get there. Ah, thank goodness. Saved your life there, Jester. I do wonder about these gnomes sometimes. Right, so what actually went wrong then? It looks like this layer wasn't properly mined down, perhaps? It's my fault, I suppose. Let's get that. We'll turn those two off. The thing that we've got here is that... I did want to bring that down. Let's cancel this job here and have you build a floor. Where are you? Build. Terrain. No. Build. Terrain. Floor. Make it out of dirt. This is the problem with giving them too many jobs at once, is they'll get horribly confused. Now, we're probably going to have people wandering out here now, even though it's nightfall. I'm not looking forward to that. No? Doesn't sound like combat music at the very least. You should be okay. Right, I'm not going to babysit you. I'm going to leave you to your own devices up there, Jester. But don't let me down. It's always Jester. Jester was the one who almost starved himself up here as well. I'm not sure. Maybe he's trying to tell me something. Okay, we have finished the Great Hall. Fantastic. This is amazing. It's worth 1,730 without anything else added in there, but we're going to undesignate this area so you can see the floor. There we are. We've got basalt tiles around the perimeter and in the pattern in the middle. Now then, the question is how we're going to set this up. Have we got the workbench yet? No, we don't. Okay, well, we're going to have to wait on the workbench to be able to make pillars or statues. But one thing we can do is build torches in there. So let's get the furniture, get the torch, and build these. We want one torch on each wall. These can only be pine, so I don't need to worry about it. And since it's in a corner like that, I think the standing torches are the better option. However, I can now see that that floor is just a regular marble block. So replace floor. We want a block floor, and we want it to be a marble block floor. And let's get those in there. There we are. Right, everyone has got your job, so chop chop. How's our food situation? 264, that's actually pretty good. And 27 drinks as well. That isn't bad at all, honestly. Now then, let's just check these out. What have we got? We've got strawberry wine and yak milk. We need some more barrels. We definitely need more barrels. All right, what types of drinks have we got? We've got... The wine could be made of 1, 2, 3, 4... 4 different things and milk. So we're going to need another 3 barrels in total. So, why don't you make us some barrels? I would be in your debt if you would make us 3 pine barrels. Hopefully we'll get the applewood planks that we need soon. Okay, music's about to change. Is it going to be something bad? Or are we still okay? Nope, that sounds like it's an okay music. All of the stone is gone from up here as well, which is pretty good. Though, interesting. They haven't dug all of this area down yet. I wonder, what's our... Where is our miner? Where are you? Sleeping, sleeping. Okay, well, both of them. Alright, well... You know, that is a quite strenuous job. I can't begrudge you a bit of shut-eye when you get the chance. But people are sleeping in the hospital. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But since it is quite a large area, I'll just add a couple more straw beds just in case. There we are. But I'm liking this. I'm liking that we've got an entrance in there as well. However, we should be able to make some doors. Let's see. What do we want to make them of? Let's make them of basalt because it'll stand out that way. Wow, it takes 4 blocks to make a door. That's actually quite expensive. Later on, we're going to have some sort of divider here because I'm going to be going with basalt walls in general around the fort. So we're going to want some sort of reason to have a divider between the marble blocks and then the basalt blocks. Probably another sort of engraving of some sort. Maybe even bring it out, make some sort of alcove or something. There's a few things you can do with ramps that end up looking quite nice. Now, let's just check our stock situation for a moment. Primarily, I would like to know how many bandages we've got. 81 cotton bandages, that's actually really good. Well done. I'm quite impressed with that. You've fallen asleep in the workshop, that's not good. That's not good at all, in fact. You're already working on the basalt blocks. Fantastic. Okay, everything's going alright. We're going to need some more crates eventually so I can store these sticks, but we'll only need 1, come to think of it. Yeah, at most we'll need 1, so I'll just pop in 1 crate. What are we going to make it of? You could make it out of orange wood, because you could probably do that straight away. But otherwise, people are still bringing things in, and we're still planting the groves. What are we missing? We're missing apple saplings. Have we got any apple wood out there? Yes, we do. Well, in that case, let's take some clippings. I would like it if those groves are fully functional. So I'll just grab these clippings now. As long as we've got enough clippings to fully replant our grove once, I generally don't mind selling them, but we don't even have that right now for the applewood. There's loads over there, but that's quite far away from the fort. At least this is right outside the door. But it is coming up to night, so perhaps I shouldn't have really given that order just then. And how's the mining going? It is not going too well. Oh, actually, no. No, it is going okay. So we can deconstruct this dirt floor. Or, well, I would like us to. No? Not in it for that? Okay, I understand. Can we dig a hole there instead? Yes, we can. Fantastic. As soon as you've done that, we'll have that dug down as a ramp. But otherwise, things seem to be going okay. And there we go. Right, this is now a proper mine. Gone are the ideas. Ah, balls. I knew this was going to be a bad idea. Oh, thank goodness, neither one of them has a weapon, though there could still be a third. Now, there has been a patch, and it has adjusted the sort of skills that you're likely to see in the earlier goblins and the composition. I will go over that at some point. I should have already done it, really, but alas, no. Hang on. Is that Alana? No, it's Metasapia. Our doctor is beating people to death with logs. How fantastic. Let's check out how that combat went. There we are. Second day of fall. Okay. Alana punched the goblin, hitting the upper body, smashing the skin, and crushing the heart. Again! Alana, you heart... Well, you're not even heartbreaking. You're heart pulverizing. Leo the Jester punched the goblin, hitting the upper body, smashing and splintering the ribs, puncturing the right lung. Well done. And where's the other death? Let's have a look. Ooh, Flying Staplers gets up. You were knocked down, were you? Looks like Alana had your back and was kicking the goblin to distract him. There are new perks as well, which are quite interesting. Metasapia swung her pine log at the goblin, hitting the right leg and utterly destroying it. It can no longer walk because it got hit in the leg by a log. And, you know, let's face it, there's one of these logs comes from each of these trees, so I can only assume that it is the entire tree trunk that Metasapia was swinging around. And Alana punched him again, crushing the heart. Alana, you monster! In the best possible way, because I'm afraid of what you would do to me if you thought I was insulting you, frankly. But that, well done, everyone. You've done a very good job there. Now let's get back up to our little mine. Now that that's gone, I want this cut down because otherwise it's just not going to look right. And you know how important looks are to me. But on the whole, I'm actually pretty impressed with this. Can we mine these walls? Can we actually get up to them, perhaps? I think we might be able to. I'm not sure, because ramps are sometimes a bit weird. They sometimes don't let you interact with the layer above. So I may need to drop that as a ramp as well. We'll see. There are tools left up there, though, and I don't like that. Would you get over there now? No? No. Oh. Leave the monitor lizards alone. The wildlife has done nothing to us, unlike the goblins. The goblins deserve what they get, but the monitor lizards don't. And it's got nothing to do with me being deathly afraid of their horrifically powerful bite. Nothing at all. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to bring this down in a ramp. So, dig, ramp down up here. Once those have been brought down in ramps, we can deal with it, because we can remove the ramps on those levels then. We will be mining in there, but for now we'll return to the camp and see what's going on down there. Looks like we've got the workbench is made. Fantastic. Within the third day. We cannot waste any time now. So, stone carver should have everything you need. Go ahead and build it. As soon as this is built, I want you making statues. So you're only going to be able to make 20 unless I make more storage capacity for you. But 20 is at least more than we've got. Actually, statuettes, they're a little bit smaller. Not that I think it makes much of a difference. But, yeah. Put craft up to... Oh, you know what? Just go on repeat for now. I want this a higher priority than the workshop there, the actual stonemason, because it's like a trickle down, basically. So that's a 3. This is a 2, because if I want a door made, I really want the door made. And this can remain at 5. Okay. Right. We want some more work in here, I think. Let's mine out these walls that have got coal in them. Because I don't think I can just replace them with dirt the way I can other things. And we'll also mine that out. And we'll, in fact, increase this strip mine a little bit more. And we haven't seen the last of that area, so we also need to bring this up. I want to find out where this sort of roof is. Where the stone stops. Might be around there. Wow, Matres, you're getting really good at this. It's like one swing per wall. You monster. Alright. Right, the sun has risen. We are now... Oh, well, it's only 5 o'clock. That's not too bad. Though, we should redesignate this area as the dining room. And we're going to want it for about there, really. This whole area should be considered dining room. There we go. Great hall. Fantastic work. And since we've got these doors, let's build those. Door. Stone door, we've got all 4 of them. There, 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 and there. That should increase the worth a little bit as well. And idle gnomes should now linger in here instead of elsewhere. Finish that up. Once all 4 of these are placed, I think that looks quite nice actually. Once all 4 of them are done, we'll see what the value is. Eventually, once we've done the trading, we'll have plenty of time. Wow, that's actually really increased the worth. We'll have plenty of time to work on pillars and statues and things to go in there. For now, I'm happy with it as it is. And you are full again. Damn, I should have prioritized making this orange wood crate. Okay, I need 1 little more stockpile. This is, again, just going to be a very temporary stockpile just for sticks. I'll try and get as many of these out of there as I can. And then I'll build the applewood crate and it should all be good. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Right, how many planks have we got? Let's check on that stockpile. Wood, planks. We've got a lot. We are doing well now, I think. I'm quite happy with that, actually. And we've got plenty of straw as well, I would imagine. Yeah, overall, I'm quite pleased with this. Have I deconstructed those? Yes, I have. Good, good. Now then, yeah, it looks like we nailed it with that. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. In fact, what we'll do is we will replace these walls with dirt clumps. I want all of these walls replaced. As I mentioned, you can't replace a wall if it's coal there. And we may as well avoid the dirt parts of the walls because they will replace the dirt wall with dirt. Not the brightest, these gnomes, but oh well. That should give us quite a lot more basalt as well, because we're going to need a lot of it. Eventually, we'll probably have multiple workshops. And whilst you guys are working on that, how about we build up this area? Now, see, the thing is, it would be nice if I could replace that wall now, but I can't. We'll go ahead and put a balcony. One of the plans that I've got later on is we'll be moving this somewhere more suitable. It'll be up here somewhere. And what I would like to do is build a house, like a proper little house. It'll incorporate this area here with sleeping quarters and a bed. And it'll be about 3 tiles or maybe 4 tiles tall with a roof. And it'll basically cut into the wall, and the balcony will lead out of that, and that will be where our woodcutters live, and hopefully it'll look quite nice. And that's a theme I want to keep carrying forward, is having the buildings kind of half in the walls and half out of them, and having balconies and windows. But that will require that the base is a little bit better built first when we've got the workshops inside. But for now, we can go ahead and build the balcony. This will be made of wood. So we want a floor, a plank floor. We'll use pine, since we've got quite a lot of pine, and I quite like, well, actually no, we'll use birch. I quite like the look of birch as a wood. So we'll get that floor, birch. Where are you? And we'll draw this out. We'll have it about 2, I think, because that'll give us room for the sort of fencing along the rail fencing we're going to be having as well. These will be walls, so we're going to replace... I'm not going to use any of my basalt blocks for now. I do want to use blocks around here. For now, I'm going to avoid doing that because I want those to be available to make the statues. Now, the crate has been built, so let's remove this designation and this one. Make a new one. Designate area, stockpile. Just going to be for sticks. It can be at the default priority, it doesn't really matter. And where are you? Wood, sticks. All the sticks can go in there, and we would like to build storage for them. Crate. We've only got 1. There we go. That should all be built up and all of the sticks should be moved in there. What are you working on then? Pine barrels. I would like these a little bit higher in the list, please. Now, question is anyone outside the fort? Yes. At least one person was. I think we're okay, though. Doesn't look like we've got a goblin raid tonight. It's luck, not judgment, though. Right, we're going to be removing these ramps whilst we've got the time, so that we can dig further back and mine out all of the marble that we can, because that is basically a scarce resource. We've got more basalt than we know what to do with, but not much marble. For now, I'll just let you guys continue replacing these. It looks like replacing stuff is a build order, so we shouldn't actually have any idle gnomes. Oh, we've got one. Why are you idle? Me? Why am I idle? Damn it, me! Stop being a layabout. Let me check, make sure you've actually got that set up. Yes, you've got it. I'm not impressed with my namesake. Doesn't he realize that time is of the essence? We can't afford to have freeloaders in this fort. Right, let's build a torch, though. I would like a little bit more light here. And we've got 5 torches again, that's brilliant. Well, if one torch there should give us plenty of light in this corner, so we'll see the goblins a little while before they show up. Or rather, they always seem to pop out on us around here, because that's the limit of our vision range usually if everyone's got work to do in a workshop. But it would be nice to actually see them approaching so I can designate which one I want them to attack first. Now, we've got full troughs. Yes, we do. We've got loads of straw on the fields. Actually, things are going well. Let's build these barrels. Now, the reason why I want 3 specifically is so that we can store... Currently, there are only 5 types of drink that's being produced. The 4 wines and the yak milk. And a barrel will only be able to store 1 type of liquid in it, up to 62 of that liquid. So, 64 even, sorry. So I'm hoping this will... balls. Damn it, that's a risky weapon as well. Who is it? Sheelab. Tempted to have Sheelab flee for a moment. Yes, I'm going to try and protect Sheelab as much as I can. She's on her own, and that's a nasty weapon to be on your own with. Actually, what are your fighting skills? Let's have a look. You haven't got particularly good skills either. Yeah, we're going to try and bail you out of that. I'm going to remove Sheelab from her squad. Where are you? The gory knitters. Right, Sheelab. Vacant. I would like you to run away. Balls. Okay, she is now properly fighting, so there's nothing I can do. Sheelab, you need to have your bonuses for being a Way of the Gnome. Okay, everyone get in here. Oh, I haven't assigned you to a squad. Damn it. Okay, do we have any vacancies? Yes, we do. Okay, whoever's not in a squad, get in a squad. That'll be Alsdorf and Lizzie. I'm afraid, Lizzie, that you aren't one of our Valkyries. Okay, let's pull down that wall and go slowly. That axe could do horrific damage. Right, get out of there, Sheelab. You're bleeding. I want to know, what have you lost a part? Right arm. Okay, you've only wounded your arm. You haven't lost your arm. Actually, did you manage to do much damage to him? You may have, because he went down pretty fast afterwards. Yeah, this would be the only fight. Let's have a quick look at that. Would have been Sheelab fighting alone to begin with. Copper hand axe. Goblin swings with copper hand axe at Sheelab. Sheelab bites the goblin, but the goblin dodges. Kicks Sheelab. Sheelab punches the goblin, hits in the upper body, kicks the goblin, punches. Wow, she got loads of attacks there. Goblin falls to the ground. Goblin kicked her. She kicked back. Goblin tried to bite her. She bit it in the right leg. Goblin punched. Goblin swung with the copper axe, hitting her in the arm. Sheelab's right arm is bleeding. And at that point, Deathbot got in there. Deathbot rushed to the rescue. So did Leo the Jester with a bite. to the right leg. Goblin fell over again. Edna bit the goblin. Right leg. My lord, they've spotted a weakness and they are going for it, piling all of the bites on the same square inch of flesh. Deathbot, but they are literally all biting and kicking. Well, I guess that's their main weapon. And Arch XL punched the goblin, hitting the left arm. Okay, well, it looks like this fight may be ours because the only goblin that had a weapon is now out of the fight. Well done. Sheila, are you going to make it to... Come on. Make it to a chest with a bandage? Phew. That sounded disgusting. You sounded like you were marching around on fleshy nubs instead of feet. Don't do that again. Okay, that fight is out of the way. And our barrels are being made, so we should be able to start moving all of that out of the distillery. Good times, I think. We're up to 50, but honestly, given the amount of different ones we've got, I think we're going to specifically craft... Let's see. Specifically craft 16. And then 16 apple as well. 16 orange wine. 16 grape wine. I'll take these all up to 32s and then 64s just to make sure we've got a spread. Just because, basically, I want our gnomes to be able to pick whatever type of wine they want. Well, as they say, variety is the spice of life, or the wine of life, as the case may be. Now, with the episode coming to a close, we've actually achieved a fair few things. First, we have finished tiling the Great Hall, and I think it looks pretty dapper. It's going to look even better with statues and pillars, and also, you know, tables and chairs, so that it can actually be used as a dining hall, but, you know, these things will come with time. But more importantly, we have a stone carver, and we are producing trade goods. We do not have very much more time. We've got 1 day, more or less, so hopefully we'll be able to crank out a few more before the merchant comes, and maybe even we can get a few more whilst they're here, because they will only leave on the 7th. But that remains to be seen. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you'll join us for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.